How's it going, Kevin? I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if Cole had called you during the break. He got a call from Billy Schweim, the guy following us up at 10:00.
Yeah, good old Billy Schweim.
The Schweimer.
Hey, there's another Ocean City guy.
There you go.
Yeah.
Billy and Bobby. What a duo that is, huh?
Yeah, they've had me on a couple times. That's always an experience.
That's a politically correct answer. How you doing, Kevin?
Good. Everything's going well, other than this untimely nor'easter that's hitting us. So
yeah, we had to get you on this weekend. The nor'easters during the nor'easter.
Yeah, the storm. I mean, usually we say the storm is coming. Apparently, the storm is here. So.
There you go. I wanted to catch up with you. I know you understand you guys have a new women's program starting up this summer. Talk a little bit about that and really cool stuff happening with the Nor'easters.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the women's team has got a lot of buzz. It was something that we've had in the works, and we wanted to line everything up, and we were able to land ourselves a quality head coach that's going to lead the program. So this was the year that we wanted to put it all together. I mean, it's like I said, it's been years and years in the works, because the number of quality, female soccer players in South Jersey, it's from high school to the girls playing in college, and now, Lloyd winning player of the year for the entire world, just shows the quality of soccer that's coming out of New Jersey, both on the men's and women's side. So it just made sense for us, and happy to provide that for that opportunity for young female players to chase their dreams and make professionals, just as we have for the men for the last 12 years.
Talk about your new coach, Bill O'Neill. He's currently a head coach at Bryn Athyn College out near Philly. And here's a guy who was the captain of the Rowan University team back in the late 80s, early 90s, and actually led the Profs to the 1990 national championship. So he's got a nice soccer pedigree.
Absolutely. Bill is as good of a player. He's a great coach, and he's a great person. So, the character that we show as a club, as an organization, that we stay involved in the community, and we work hard, and we try to help everyone we can get to their goals. Bill is just an extension of that. So it was a huge pickup for us, and I couldn't ask for anybody better to lead the women's program in the first year, and hopefully long into the future.
Talk a little bit about this women's program, how it's going to come together. I was doing some research on your website, and it looks like you're going to have some tryouts in March, training starting in May. How are you going to go about selecting a team? Who can try out? How does somebody say you're a player in college from this area, or even in the Philly area? How does somebody get involved in the tryouts and contacting you guys and saying, hey, I'm interested in maybe joining the Nor'easters?
Yeah, we're going to run the women's program just as we run our men's program, the PDL program. It's going to be based off of the amateur players in the area, high school and college. So we're looking for amateur players looking to chase their dreams to become professionals. So our coaching staff, the day that Billy accepted the job, he had already started finding the players for the team. So we're in the recruiting process, but tryouts have always been very successful with us. Just as I said, the number of quality players in South Jersey and the local area. So, like you said, we'll have our tryouts in March. We're looking to finalize all the details, but it will be held up in where we normally hold our tryouts up at Rutgers Camden. But any players that are interested can email us at tryout@oceancityfc.com, and we'll take. We're reviewing resumes, reviewing video. We're getting a lot of interest, as I said. So it's an exciting time of the year.
Now, one question I would have is: are there any extenuating circumstances that would preclude somebody from trying out? For instance, if you're a current college player, would this mess with your amateur status at all?
No, that's the beauty of what the Premier Development League on the men's side has created, and what EDP has created on both the men's and women's side. It's the league is set up to work with the NCAA eligibility and remain in amateur status. So the training starts in May, as you said, after May 1st. That's the collegiate start date for anything that happens in the summer. So we start after May 1st, and we're finished way before these men and women head back to college. So it works within their collegiate amateur status, and it's set up to help them prepare for their fall season so they can go on and become great college players and become great professionals.
So this is kind of an ideal thing for a college player, right?
Yeah, I mean, just as I said, on the men's side, we've had, we currently have 32 alumni that are playing professionally at the moment. So all those guys came through as college players, played for us in the summer, went back to college and went on and played pro. So we plan to establish the same sort of goals for the women. They play for us during the summer. They go back to college in the fall, and we help them pursue their professional dreams after that.
We're talking with Kevin Nuss, general manager of the Ocean City Nor'easters Soccer Club. Kevin, would high school players be eligible, or is there an 18 age limit, anything like that?
No, there's no minimum age. So we're going to be looking to get the best high school players in the area on both the men's and the women's side. So it's definitely something we're looking into, and we want to have that local connection. And as I said, there's tons of talent on the men's and on the women's side. So South Jersey is a hotbed for that.
And I assume all your home games will be down there at Cary Stadium?
Yep, everything we're doing is going to be in-house in Ocean City, training, everything, all our games. The city of Ocean City has been huge for us. They've been a big partner and helping us reach the success that we've reached in the recent last couple of years. So they were a big piece in helping us get the women's side and get everything together so we can make this happen.
As far as young women turning in some what you talk about, resumes and videos and that kind of thing, how do you expect that to go? Do you think with technology in this day and age, you're going to see a lot of video tryout type of things, video resumes?
Yeah, I mean, it's a big piece, and I'm not sure about other sports, but the highlight videos from college, highlight videos from high school, from club teams, there's a lot. Players are collecting a lot of video on themselves and able to compile it in a way where you can get a good understanding of what their abilities are and how they can fit in your team. We on the men's side, I head all the recruiting on the men's side. We have a modest budget. I'm able to travel a little bit, but a large amount of my recruiting is based off of a video. And that couldn't have happened a couple of years ago. But now with all the NCAA programs and all the high school live streaming games, you can see any player you want from anywhere across the country. And it's making my job easier, but it's also making it harder because now every player has more exposure and can be seen by more people.
We're talking with Kevin Nuss from the Ocean City Nor'easters Soccer Club, general manager. Kevin, when you do finalize this roster, how's that going to work with the young women? Are you going to house them? Are they going to try to help them get jobs around the Ocean City area for the summertime?
I mean, on the men's side, we do house our players, and we've had a lot of support through sponsorship and through the city that we've been able to offer that. On the women's side, we want to make sure that we start with a good organization and start with a strong business plan. So in the first couple of seasons, I don't expect to be able to house players, but we will be offering our help in terms of connecting jobs and leveraging our sponsors to help provide the best experience for them. But our main goal just is providing a good product on the field. We always make sure to provide a good product off the field, make sure it's sustainable, make sure it's community-driven, and make sure we stick around, because of the number of sports franchises, unfortunately, that have kind of been a flash in the pan, showed up, did great things, and were gone in a year or two because it wasn't financially stable. We don't want that. We want to make sure we stick around. We've shown that being in South Jersey for 20 years, going into our 12th season in Ocean City. We want to remain a key part of the community.
Now, how far along are you in terms of the process of this women's team in terms of getting the season put together? Do you have a number of games? Has any of that happened yet, or are you just still kind of in the beginning process of that?
Yeah, it's still in the beginning process. We're working with the Eastern Development Program League that we'll be playing in to establish locations of teams that we'll be playing against. Last year they had 10 teams. We expect there to be one more team in addition to us to be 12 teams. So working through the schedule, and that should be announced shortly. But for us, it's in-house. We're structured. We're set. We have our team. We have our staff. And now we just need our players to identify our talent, to identify our players, so that we can be ready. And I know after being a part of EDP last year on the men's side with our younger teams, I know they put together a great product, and I expect a great experience for the girls that are going to be a part of our team.
Kevin, we got about a minute or two left. Talk briefly about the recent draft. You guys had 4 guys drafted from the Nor'easters. What's going on with those guys?
Yeah, I mean, another successful year for us in the MLS Super Draft. We had 4 guys get drafted, as you said. Our 2-year captain, Mitch Laurie, who attended Rutgers University, was drafted by Philadelphia Union. And he went on trial with Philadelphia Union last summer when he was with us off our recommendation. So that was great to see that somebody that we actually had a real hand in getting identified got picked up, and now he gets to chase his dream in the MLS with the local team, the Philadelphia Union. We also had another star player of ours last summer, John Manga, who was at Cincinnati University, get picked up by Colorado Rapids. And two more players, Brendan Heinzike, picked up by FC Montreal, but he actually signed a contract in Sweden. So he's actually in Sweden making his debut in the next couple of minutes, as well as another player of ours, Mitch Tainer, who also attended Rutgers University. So 4 guys this year. We had 4 guys last year. So the number of players that we've put in the professionals is growing, and it's great. It's great for the organization. It's great for the families, the young kids that are coming to our camps and seeing our games. They get a chance to see professionals before they make the pros, and it's great for the next group of guys coming in, and now the next group of women coming in to see that with a bit of hard work and putting your head down and chasing your dream, it now can happen.
Good stuff, Kevin. Before we let you go, give us the email that young women can email you in if they're interested in trying out for the Nor'easters, and also the website where they can get some more information.
Yeah, both men and women will have our tryouts in March up at Rutgers Camden. Any interested players can reach us at tryout at Ocean City, F as in football, C as in club.com, and that's the same as our website, www.oceancityfc.com, for more information about the leagues, the teams that we have coming up, the tryouts, and everything else that we have going on down here in Ocean City.
Awesome. Good stuff, Kevin. We'll catch up with you in the springtime and see how things are going.
Appreciate it. Thanks for the time.
No problem. Thanks, bud.
See you.
That was Kevin Nuss of the Ocean City Nor'easters. They're starting up a women's team this summer, so go to oceancityfc.com for more information.